Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys, where we're going to get to know Kamaka Dias a little bit better. I had a question. What makes a guy like you at that age want to join the Peace Corps? How old were you, and like how long of a commitment was it?
So I was 23 years old. I was a super senior in college. So by the time I got out, or I was finishing my time in college, I didn't know what to do. And when I was studying abroad in Spain the year before, I learned about this thing called the Peace Corps, which is a government organization that sends people to volunteer in developing countries. So it just looked like everything I wanted to do. You could help people, you could learn a language, you could challenge yourself. And I just feel like I grew up in Hawaii my whole life and super blessed. And, I had a good upbringing. So I wanted to give back in a bigger way. So ended up applying for the Peace Corps in 2015. And I wanted to go to Peru and Costa Rica because I was studying Spanish. And I was like, I'm going to go over there, meet my Spanish wife, come back, make babies, surf all day. That was my idea. And then, yeah, it was not a bad idea. And then I was just trying to finish my application, and I was on the M section, and I saw Madagascar, and I was thinking, oh, cool, like the movie. I knew nothing about it. But I chose it, and I ended up getting an interview for Madagascar to teach English. And so
that's how you chose Madagascar?
I didn't even want to go.
M.
I was like, oh, cool. Because I was scrolling through and I saw, I was like, I like the movie.
What were the other options?
Not thinking it was a real. No, I only wanted to go to Peru and Costa Rica. But you can do 3 options.
So if not for the movie, you don't go to Madagascar.
Yeah. And my life would not be the same. Yeah. No, seriously.
Dude, you love that movie, huh?
I don't even remember the movie. But I knew about Madagascar because of the movie.
What is Madagascar
marketing.
like? The only thing I know about Madagascar is there's vanilla there.
Yeah,
They make the sickest
They
vanilla.
have really good vanilla. Yeah, almost all of them. But it's the 4th largest island in the world. There's 30 million people living there. Wow. Yeah, so the
Wait,
Malagasy
30
people.
million?
30 million, yeah.
No
it's huge. It's
way.
huge. Yeah. So like
That's crazy.
I lived in the capital, near the capital of Antananarivo. It was 4 hours, but it was only like, I don't know, like I don't know what the conversion is, or some. Let's just say like 17 kilometers away from the capital, but it took me 4 hours because the roads were so bad.
You mean it's like all dirt roads and shit?
All dirt roads, like bad. Like if it gets muddy, like your car would like slide and you get stuck. Like I got stuck going home one time in a cyclone, and we were stuck like this, and we had to sleep in it overnight, and then I had to walk 8 hours to my friend's site, and then bike the next day, like 4 hours back to my site.
Is a cyclone like a hurricane? What's a cyclone?
I think it's.
I just heard it in that song.
It's a
cyclone.
Yeah.
typhoon, but the other direction.
Yeah, because it's an island, so it's like, yeah.
I think it's the way your butt rotates.
Close, yeah. But yeah, so I ended up going to Madagascar, and best experience of my life, but some of the craziest stories. I had appendicitis, I had a schistosomiasis, I had fleas burrow into my foot and lay eggs. Fuck. They're called parasites.
like a fucking parasite? You gotta.
No, my beginning of my Peace Corps experience was wild.
How did you get fleas into your?
So they have these little bugs. They're called parasites, sand fleas. And I guess they're more known for the coastal volunteers, like in the sand. But where I lived was super dusty. So I guess when you walk around barefoot or you don't wash your feet, like they go inside. So it was like only my first month at site. I had, first during training, I had appendicitis, or I had an amoeba, got me sick. Then I had an appendicitis, so I had to get it removed. I had to get surgery over there. In Madagascar was my first surgery.
What did they do with a bow and arrow? Like they got like they don't got roads. They got a surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Little
a
meerkat
zebra.
pops up. All right, I guess it's time.
It was the penguins. Yeah. They're smarter. But yeah, so and you're like hours away from the hospital. So I mean, I had to wait like 4 hours for the ambulance to come. Then I had to go back 4 hours in the ambulance at like 2 a.m. Got my appendix removed.
What's the pain like when it's about?
Oh, it's like 10 out of 10. Worst pain ever. Yeah.
Is it worse than like when you have a kidney stone?
I've never had a kidney stone, so I'm not sure.
Worse than that? 'Cause
I've had a
that's-
kidney stone in Costa Rica.
It was pretty, yeah. Yeah. So it's like bent over, like it's so bad, and you're driving on the road, and it's just like,
What
so
the fuck?
Yeah, and then I go to the local hospital at this like our training site, and it's just on top of a hill. It's this big empty. It's like looks like an insane asylum, like the those beds and like blank and nothing, gray and white. And then I'm just waiting. I don't even know what's going on. And the local doctor's trying to put an IV in me. He can't put an IV in me.
You can't find your vein?
He can't. I think later the Peace Corps doctor said that he was just nervous.
Penguins get nervous. Penguins
He
get
never
yeah.
did it before.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But I mean, as a penguin, yeah, it's harder. But and then the ambulance eventually came, and then they did it one time. Took me to, and I remember in the ambulance, the guy. So they all want to learn English there, and they're like, I remember I had to go stop for a shishi break off the side of the road, and I was pumped up with morphine. But I remember he's like, the nurse or the ambulance guy was like, "Can you teach me English?"
While you're fucked up.
And I was like, I'm a little busy, but maybe later.
That damn.
Yeah, and then we end up going, and I had to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? That's my dick.
Dick, D-I-C-K. But yeah, so I ended up having that, and then like a week later, my grandpa dies while I was over there. It's like a first immediate family member loss.
So you couldn't go back, huh?
You could early terminate, you could leave, but I was just I didn't want to do anything else in the world but the Peace Corps, so I stuck through it, and then eventually I went to my site after 3 months of training. First week I eat cow brains, and I had then that's when I had food poisoning. I bought
Food poisoning from cow brain.
from cow, but I didn't know it was cow brains because we were still learning the language, and my neighbors would bring me food. I thought it was like tofu or
Oh, so it wasn't like cooked towards darker?
it looked like mushed tofu, but now that I think about it, I was like, yeah, it kind of looked like brains. Yeah.
Did it taste cowish
I
at
don't
all?
remember how it tasted, but it didn't taste like moo.
Oh.
It probably tasted irony as fuck.
Hey, I don't remember, but
Do you remember eating all of it?
yeah.
Oh, damn.
You're not
Whatever.
supposed to. Oh,
People
yeah. I
just
mean,
gave you shit and you just ate anything.
yeah, but I mean, they teach you not to like eat stuff or make sure it's clean. Like even the drinking water, people get like dysentery and what is the
This
other one?
Oregon Trail shit?
Yeah, they get Jitsukawa real bad. But
Dysentery?
yeah, so you have to so I had a well, so I had to get water. You have to put it into a filter, and then you have to you either boil it or you put it in the filter and you put like this sorrel drop. It's kind of like chlorine. But then you get used to it. So a lot of people, like, the health problems are always there. But the week after that, I started just getting like a pain under my foot, and then you can see these little parasites. You see the butt, like the little legs and the butt sticking out.
Now, oh my
It's
god!
like it was like right over here. So I had to I have one light bulb in my house, so it's really dark. And they say, oh, let a Malagasy person take it out. But it was Sunday and everybody's at church. And I was like, okay, I gotta get this. So I was like this with like my phone light, and I took a syringe needle from my first aid kit, and I was just like this, and like an hour goes by and my feet's just bleeding. I'm like,
How deep in there is it?
it's like it's kind of on the surface, but it's maybe like a I don't know measurements, like 2 millimeters.
How long is church, brother?
Oh, that's a good question because they go for hours. Hours, like twice a day.
It's like a wedding.
But yeah,
Twice a
I
day?
do that eventually, and you have to be careful because you don't want to pop the eggs. So I was getting sore just like this, and then I don't remember. I think I might have pictures. Yeah.
Oh, so you
please.
have.
Yeah.
So you were picking out multiple of these bugs that are inside your foot?
Yeah. So eventually, it's kind of like a sack. So you take it out, and you just have like a puka, like a hole in your feet. And then I had it again like a year later in my toe. After when we were on like this like 3-day hike.
And why you always barefoot?
That's just how we do it in Hawaii.
I know, but you're not Hawaii no more. It's like if I'm in Skid Row, downtown LA, and then they're like, you got heroin needles on your foot, bro. And I'm like, that's how we do in Hawaii. And
Well,
shit.
because I would wear slippers everywhere. Like, so eventually I would wear shoes and I would start cleaning my feet.
They went through your. I thought you were going hippie, like
No,
Australian barefoot.
I wouldn't go barefoot out. Some people do, but yeah, I would wear slippers and
they went through it.
This is the dust
They're
and
like
not
delicate
I mean, because in
Hawaiian
Peace
skin.
Corps, like you don't shower every day. Like my record for not showering is 10 days. It was after, and some people's record was like a month. Because it's cold.
No access to water or.
Well, so some people like they have to like walk and pump water and whatever. I had a well next to me, and like my first week, there's a black widow right at my well too, so I had to kill that thing. But I was like, either I get superpowers or I get water. But eventually,
That's
yeah. So and
crazy.
then you take bucket baths and stuff.
So what's the like when you say it's the best experience of your life? Like, what's the redeeming? What's the big like redeeming factor about why you went through all this?
The confidence you gain from doing all these things, from teaching a classroom of 60 to 90 kids and learning a new language.
And by the end of that, they can talk to you like in English.
No, it depends what level. Like the 6th graders, they're Mr. Kamak, thank you.
That's the accent for Madagascar.
Some people, they're speaking English, yeah. But you learn Malagasy, so you speak it with them, and you get close to the community. Everybody's like, manjusu, come in, and they feed you food. And it's like these people are some of the poorest people in the world, but they give so much, and it was really inspiring to see that. And
Probably why they're poor, because they keep giving it away.
yeah, that's true. I guess we never thought, we didn't teach a socioeconomic.
Just taking from the poorest people in the world. They're like, I'll give you the gift of word.
But it's crazy that like lifestyle, just seeing people like actually living amongst poverty, and like seeing drunk people just passed out face first in the streets, and like those little zebu cows just walking by you with their carts, and like it's crazy. Yeah, like little beggar kids with hanabatas, like
Herpes.
boogers. Yeah, just like snot running down their nose, and they're just like asking like, oh, like
Damn.
food. Yeah, so it's crazy. And then just like the things that you have to, like traveling, you learn patience, and it's super rewarding. Like after that, I felt like I could do anything. They say the Peace Corps is the hardest job you'll ever love, and it really was.
And it's actually true.
Yeah, and it's just the community that you live amongst, and like the Peace Corps and the local people, and I just loved it so much, and that's what gave me the idea for when I left Peace Corps to do the race to 50K, where I paid off $50,000 of student loans in 1 year just doing odd jobs.
Paying $50,000 in other people.
No, in my loans. I'm my loans, yeah. I'm not that nice. Yeah.
What did you do?
Damn, you are Madagascar.
Like you're teaching
I
English?
taught English for 2 years, then I extended for another year. So the contract is 2 years. It's 27 months, 3 months of training, 24 months of service. And then I extended for a year because I loved it. And I moved to the city and worked with a community health organization.
How does it work? Do they like pay for your flight there?
Yeah.
They pay for your place to live, and they give you like a salary?
So you don't get paid. So it's all volunteer. Yeah. So they give you, the host community gives you a house to live in, and you do your job, and then you get about whatever, it's always equal to what people are making there. So I think we got about like $180 a month, USD a month. So you have to be frugal. You have to, and then like I don't have a savings. I just came from college, so like I really had to stretch that out.
Whoa.
So how much did weed cost over there?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I know. I know other volunteers would do it, but yeah.
Wait, so do you have access to like a bank account or like?
Yeah. So when
you
you
just hold
so
cash?
so you have bank towns where you would go and you get money from ATM, and you have like a ATM card or debit card, and we have like a little Malagasy SIM card where you can use like Facebook. I would go.
Interesting. Did you smash out there?
I was in a relationship with another Peace Corps volunteer.
Oh.
A lot of people there would, because over there, when you're a foreigner, they most of the time they think you're French and you have money. So it's funny when they come up to us, we're like, I don't got money. We're just volunteers. You're asking the wrong person. But a lot of volunteers would get into relationships or hook up with people, because if you're a 5 in the States, you're a 10 over there.
Oh.
Like a passport, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that what they call it?
That's what they're called.
Yeah,
They go to third world countries.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a passport, bro. I went to a poor island in yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't let that power get to my head. I was a good volunteer.
So they're
but-
getting like village pussy.
Yeah.
So
but then
just like, I just want this foreigner.
yeah, or they would end up meeting either you would date another Peace Corps volunteer, or you date the locals, and sometimes they would get married, bring them to the States.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like my friend Kevin, the Micronesia one.
Yeah.
His dad was in Peace Corps Micronesia, met his mom, and then that's how. they were white.
damn.
Yeah.
Village pussy doesn't mean the last time they washed it was like 10 days ago?
No, I think actually the locals probably shower more than the Peace Corps.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, no. But yeah, like the girls would use diva cups, like it's like it's a little like a funnel cup that you put inside, and it'll catch the blood, and then you you clean it and then you boil it to clean it. Cause
What?
yeah, just Peace Corps things. Yeah,
So guys, girls, everyone's fucking out there.
Yeah,
Wow.
and you probably have BO and who's
Wow.
that one guy that was on your show? He would love it over there. He said like no, he loves the girl BO smell, the sweat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, he
Dr.
would
Mike.
love it there. He would love it there. Tell him to join the Peace Corps. Yeah.
Dude, a guy like him out there.
Oh, he'd be a menace.
If anybody out there is debating on whether or not they want to join the Peace Corps, you say it's a yes, 100%.
Yes, I mean we're sharing all the crazy.
It's a rough sell, brother. Rough sell.
It's there's so much.
Through all that, and he still doesn't regret it. That
Yeah, no, because you learn so much, you grow. It's like accelerated growth. You don't know how to cook, you gotta learn how to cook. You don't know how to socialize, you gotta socialize. But you really learn. You find yourself. I mean, you pick up hobbies. You learn how to like stay occupied. Like I picked up guitar. I learned nunchucks over there. Like I listen. Yeah, like super random stuff.
it's way cooler than joining the Marines, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.